Zamani.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheila Ligeyo. I am a professional singer, songwriter, and I do cover music as well. Music is my passion and I really love music so much for a very long time now. So I do live band performances. I sing as the lead vocalist in social events like wedding, corporate events, birthday parties, several gigs. I'm also a professional background vocalist. I've done BGVs for several artists in Kenya and also for some big events in Kenya. And I also do jingles as well. I've sung just behind the covers for some various adverts. And yes, basically music is what I love, music is what I eat, I sleep music, music is my life. So I started music when I was in class 3, funny enough. So I think my mom discovered that I had that talent in me, and for me I wasn't even sure about myself. I definitely didn't know whether I would do music or not. My mom used to push me so hard. She used to teach me how to sing, teach me how to do the harmonies, and whenever I sang an off, oh my god, it was chaos. She used to pinch me and I used to feel like, oh my god, now why is she even pinching me over something I don't even love? Now what is this all about? So, but it was very interesting. I used to listen to her and try. So it put that fear in me and I was like, oh my god, if I sing an off, mom is going to pinch me. So it gave me the motivation to be able to do the right thing, sing the right harmonies. But still, I didn't even feel like music was a thing for me or I would even love music. Now when I got to high school, my mom was like, can I train you on singing a solo set piece? You go present it. And I was like, I can't sing in front of people. How will I even start standing in front of people? And she was like, no, just go try. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So I pursued music in high school. I did music as one of my subjects. And when I joined high school in Form 1, because I joined late, in the first exam I think I scored the least marks in music. But then when I thought about it and I was like, hey, music is so interesting, it's so cool, let me read this subject. From there, from the second exam in Form 1 up to Form 4, I got all the awards. I was never defeated by anyone in music. And it was so, I didn't even believe it. I couldn't believe it. So when I got to Form 4, this is when I realized, music is just the in thing for me. I tried the solo set piece that my mom sang for me since I was in primary. This is when I got to, because I was studying music, I was able to interpret music. So I interpreted a solo set piece for the very first time. In my school, people used to do just choirs, and this was the very first time we were trying solo set piece for people. And I interpreted one set piece, and it was an alto set piece. So I wasn't supposed to go for the music festival. I was just interpreting it for other people to sing. So on the night before music festivals, I remember that I can never forget that day. I went to listen to the two ladies who are singing the alto set piece, and then the trainer was like, Sheila, can you sing? Now you see, for me, since I had interpreted the piece, I only knew the solfas. So I was like, na 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 na, I was singing the solfas. So then the guy was like, no, you're going to sing, you're going to represent us tomorrow in the music festivals. And I was like, no, how can I even represent you and I don't know the lyrics to the song? But anyway, I took my time overnight, I rehearsed the lyrics. Then in the morning of music festivals, I went and people were rehearsing with a pianist. So when it came to my turn, I didn't know the words of it. I kept on forgetting the lyrics, and then the pianist was like, if you don't know the song, why did you even come for these competitions? You would have just stayed in school. Now what is this? And then I was like, I told the trainer, I'm not going to sing. I'll just let the other girls sing on my behalf, because for each school it had 2 representations per set piece. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this set piece, imagine. But then the trainer talked to me and he was like, just go sing your heart out. So when it came to my turn to sing, I remember that pianist telling me, you don't even know the whole lyrics, you're here, what are you doing here? He shouted at me. Then when it came to my turn, I went there on stage. I was smiling, I just sang. When it came to the last line, I forgot all the words. After forgetting all the words, I sang the solfege of the song that I knew, but I didn't sing off. I just finished and everyone clapped. I was given a standing ovation by the judges, and I was like, how are you clapping for me? Why are you giving me a standing ovation? And I've forgotten the lyrics. So when it came to announcing the results, that's when I was shocked. I learned this song overnight, as much as I was the one who interpreted it. And when they were announcing, my friend who sang very well was announced as number 5. They started from number 18 and it reached to number 5, number 4. My name was not there, so clearly I knew I was disqualified because I forgot the lyrics to the last part. And then number 2, it came to number 1, and then the judge was like, and this one was very special. She did an amazing job, and I was like, hey, who can that be? Imagine I was announced number 1 in the whole of Nairobi County. I've been doing music professionally for 5 years now. I remember I started doing it professionally in 2015. It's now 5 years. I'm headed to my 6th year now. As a professional background vocalist and as well as a lead vocalist. A lead vocalist in the live band performances I've been doing. I've worked with several bands, but my main band is called Uzani Band. We've worked together in several occasions and for several companies, for several hotels. So like, I'll just give an example. We were singing at Radisson, Parking by Radisson, the one in Westlands, every Wednesday. And okay, for other gigs I've been singing at Hilton, the one in CBD, Nairobi CBD, every Thursdays. I've been singing at Radisson, the one in Arboretum, every Fridays, at Serena, every Fridays. I've worked in several hotels. I think I've sung in almost all the hotels. I've been doing music professionally for 5 years now. I've sung with several bands as the lead vocalist. And then I'll just give an example. For the jingles I've done, I'll just give one example. I've done there's this Trust True advert. I'm the one behind the lady vocals. I've worked with people like Eric Omondi for his music parodies for several songs. Oh my god, I can't even be able to count, but yeah, I'm the lady behind the vocals. How to do an Indian movie, Saratina, how to do a Nigerian movie, and also the music parodies for Willy Paul, yeah, by Eric Omondi. Yeah, I've been the lady behind the vocals. I've done background vocals for several artists. I've done BGVs for artists like Joyce Omondi, Size 8, and several other artists. And for the jingles, I'll just give an example of one. I'll just mention one. I've done the vocals for, there's this Trust advert called True, the lady vocals, that's me. Yeah, and several other ads and BGVs. I've faced so many challenges. Just to mention, there are those gigs you do, like these regular gigs. For example, you sing at a specific hotel each and every specific day. You work hard, you sing every day, you go, you use an Uber. When it comes to payment, because they usually pay end month, it's like a normal career anyway. When it comes to payment, it's either you get delayed payments, or at times some people who are in charge maybe of the gig, some of them even eat your money. Now you see how unfair that is. Someone works so hard, and then when it comes to payment, there's no motivation. So that's been a very huge challenge. And then another challenge I've faced, having a bit of financial constraints. When you want to release your music and you feel like you're ready, you just want to do it, but now you don't have the finances to go even and record a quality audio and a quality video. So it's been somehow challenging. And then another big thing, okay, I used to be so doubtful about my music. So maybe I'd say I didn't believe in myself, and I wish I did that. That's an advice I would give to anyone out there doing anything. Believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, other people won't believe in you. You have to believe in yourself first, despite everything, because that can really motivate you to do a lot of things. If by not believing in yourself, you find yourself, you limit yourself to, you won't be able to do so many things that you're capable of doing. Yeah. Then there are these highlights of my musical career. Yeah, so first I got to be mentored by a very amazing person. Her name is Helen Tawali, but she calls herself Helen Olivia Akot Nyakach. Makinena kawoto taduamura. Therefore, Mtawali. Yeah, she's an amazing person. Yeah, she studied with my mom, and that's how I got to be mentored by her. She's been of very great influence in my music career. I've really had an amazing time. So there are those two special gigs where, especially when you're in her top list, kuna wale top notch sasa, the chosen few. Yeah, I did like my best gig with her. Okay, of course we've done several gigs for the president. Yeah, but now there's this specific gig. We used to sing for during Queen Elizabeth's birthday, so we used to go to at the British Embassy. They usually hold the event every year, each and every year, just near Muthaiga there. And we used to go there as the main band, and I used to sing like most of the songs, those British songs, and it was so amazing. Like guys are there enjoying, and then they're dancing. That's a very amazing gig that I've enjoyed for like I've done it for like 5 years. And then there's this special someone. This lady has really mentored me. She's really connected me to so many opportunities, like very big opportunities, and I wouldn't miss to mention her. I wouldn't want to miss mentioning her because she's been of very great importance in my life. Okay, I'll just mention her. She's called Lydia Ndwiga Karanja. She's been an amazing person in my musical career, and I see her as a role model. And then there's this specific gig that I've been doing for like 2 years. It's been have you seen those two highlights of my music career? Like this specific gig, I was singing at Pakin by Radisson, the one in Westlands, each and every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And courtesy of a very loving person I won't mention. And have you ever gone to you've gone to a gig and you feel like at that specific gig I used to sing my heart out, connect with the audience, and then they had very good sound, so you can just imagine. So that's actually my most favorite gig that I've done in my music career, because I was very comfortable at that gig. I felt at home. I used to express myself through my music, and yeah, I've really grown through that specific gig. I've been doing that gig for 2 years now. For my upcoming EP, I just want it to be a surprise. to the kind of genre that I'm doing. But for the live band performances, I've been very diverse. I think I can sing anything, because now you see, for different events, each and every audience has their own preference. So like for example, you can go to a wedding, someone requests you to do jazz music specifically, you'll have to do just jazz because of the audience. I sing jazz, I sing R&B, hip hop, kidogo. Then I sing, okay, even bongo music, Afro pop. I do a wide variety of music depending on what the audience wants. That's for the live performances. Yeah. But of course, how can I not? I can play the recorder. This is a recorder. It's a very small instrument. So currently I'm learning how to play the saxophone because I've had that interest, and yeah, why not? If only I could play the keys, gosh. But anyway, so let me just try play something. It's been a while. I've never touched a recorder for more than 5 years now, by the way, and I'm not joking, I'm not kidding about it. I'm gonna try play something small, maybe the intro of the Titanic song. Let me just try this. What did I just do? Anyway, that was testing, checking. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so Titanic is a song known by many people. So I'll just try a random song that I've never played or even thought of playing. Yeah, so I'll try Rumba Japani, just the chorus by Sauti Sol. I really love that song. It's an amazing jam, and wow, Sauti Sol, kudos. Okay. I wouldn't say music is 100% talent. It can be both talent and it can also be nurtured, because as Helen Tawali says, if you can talk, you can sing. So I've seen people who started when they didn't even know how to sing completely. They call them tone deafs. There are those who started as complete tone deafs, but now if you hear them sing, you'd be surprised. So that's they've just been nurtured. Also, there are those who've been born by the talent. It's inborn and it has to be nurtured so that the talent can be able to grow and grow more. So I can say it's both talent and by being nurtured. The first award that I got, this meant so much to me. It was the one that I did the solo set piece, and I became #1 in the whole of Nairobi County. And immediately after high school, a group of friends and I tried a certain competition. It was called Talent in the City, and I was with Sero was among them. There was Sero and a friend of mine called Sharon Jerry, and there was a lady called Sherry. So the four of us tried the competition. We were not even sure. We practiced there. We didn't even know there were rounds, like first round, second round, third round, and then the finals. But we went, whenever we passed around, we went outside, rehearsed very fast. So that's another award we got. We became #1. Also for this, there are these two small competitions when an artist releases their new music, and then they put a challenge out there for the person. Maybe if you sing the best, you get an award. I'll just give one example. Akote did that once for one of her songs, and then I sang and I became #1 as well. Yeah. And I'm yet to get awards. I'm sure after releasing my first EP, I'm sure I'll get good awards. I'm positive about it. I wish I believed in myself more. I'll always insist on that point. It's good to believe in yourself. And then another thing, there are those moments you sing your heart out, you sing your very best, but then ignorance, you don't even care, you don't record, and then when you're asked for maybe a video, you just go sing, you don't even, it's good to be professional. Record your music, like wherever you go sing. If it's a good platform, make sure you come out with something. Just even if it's a short video, it's going to help you somewhere when you're pitching for jobs or gigs. Yeah. Hey, it's been the best, I can say the best gift ever, because if not for her, I wouldn't even have realized or discovered that music was for me. I was born for music. She pushed me. You see, when I was young, I used to feel like, oh, now why all the drama and pushing me, yet I don't even want to do music. But you see, with that push, I got to be where I am today. I'm so grateful for that, because it's actually it's such a huge blessing, because getting your mom as your mentor, and then she's my #1 supporter. Whenever I post something, my mom always supports me. Whenever I want to do something concerning my music career, my mom has always been my #1 supporter, and I will count that as a very great blessing, and I'm so grateful to God and to my mom for that. I can't even say much, because I don't have the words to express. So guys, this is my beautiful mother, my mentor, my best friend, and yeah, she means the world to me. Sure, she can introduce herself.
So I'm Joyce, Sheila's mom, a teacher by profession, and I'm the one who nurtured her talent, but with a lot of struggle. Because when she was young, I realized that she knows how to sing. How did I do that? Well, because me, by nature, I'm a musician. So everything that I do through music. So as a teacher, I was nurturing so many learners' talent in art and music. So I would do those things in the house. And everything I was doing, she copied. When I was doing children's song, she would join me. But the problem was, she couldn't harmonize well. So I was trying to train her. When I'm singing soprano, you sing alto. When I'm singing alto, you sing soprano. That is dividing the voices so that we blend. So I really struggled to make her get the harmony. And that is where the choral started. So I would start and shout on knees and toes. So I wanted her to be harmonizing. So when I start and shout on knees and toes, and
I used to sing that part of knees and toes. Knees and toes.
So she goes down, and then I get annoyed.
Yeah, it was a challenge.
Yeah. So many songs. And during those days we used to play CDs. So in the morning when I'm working, I just put the CD there to sing, and then I follow. She follows me all over. Then I told her. Then when she reached class 3, I decided now I have to start training her so that she goes to competition with the other children, because I used to take my students for competition as from lower primary. So I wanted my daughter also to do the same, but she said she cannot sing. I think she was very shy, I can say, and she didn't believe in herself. But when they have a function at school, you see her leading class 7 and 8, and she's in class 3. leading the whole group. So I said, no, this talent cannot be wasted. That is how I started to train her. I started in music and art, drawing. So I would make sure that they draw, even with a little brother. Everybody in the house was drawing. So you draw, I take to my school, I mix with my students' papers, so that when we go for competition, their names also feature there. So one time she won, the brother also won. Very big gifts, and the whole school was recognized. 30 students were taken for a free trip because of her. Now she realized that she has a talent. She can draw, she can sing.
Yeah.
If you can talk, you can sing.
Yeah.
So that is how it came up, and now when she went to high school, she chose music. Every time I would be called during prize giving days, and I was so annoyed. You remember that?
Yeah.
Every time I'm being called best in music, no other subject. So every time it was just best in music. It got me worried. So she told me, Mom, don't tense, I will pass. And she could just get S in music. Then I said, now the talent has been nurtured. And she could do so well. But then again, you know, as a mother, you have to look at your child learning holistically. Holistically meaning she can do the talents and academic performance. So I said she has to be a holistic child. And I encouraged her. But she never disappointed. She liked a lot of science and mathematics, and she excelled and surprised me. Then another trouble came. Now she did so well, and she was called, which college was that? Egerton. Then the music in her now was now burning. She said, I cannot go outside Nairobi because it will kill my what?
My career.
My music career. Yeah. And you see, it is government sponsored. And as a single mom, now I couldn't afford to pay in parallel. I tried to talk to her. And you know, she became principal when she was in class 3. If she says this, she sticks to that. So I had to take a loan, pay for parallel at Nairobi University. She said that is the university of her choice. And she never went outside Nairobi because of music, you see. So that is the journey. And today you can see she's a whole grown woman singing all over courtesy, and she has a degree in University of Chemistry, chemical engineering. But now another trouble came. After graduating, Sheila has not looked for a job, and it worried me. In fact, I stopped supporting her because of that. I wanted her to go and work because she knows maths and chemistry. She's very smart. But every time Sheila would go to look for opportunities to sing. So it went on like that until I became supportive and said, okay, go for your passion. So right now she's singing. It pays her bills. It helps her, and she even supports the brother and supports me in one way or another through her music career. And my prayer is that may God answer her prayers and accomplish her dream, because you know, when somebody has a passion, you cannot kill that passion because of what you want. And because I'm a teacher and I understand what talents can do, that is how I came down and I said, please march on and follow your passion. And now she's there following the passion. I believe that she's going to go very far, especially when she believes in herself better than she believes now. She's going to go very far with her music career. I think that is all about her. If there's anything else, she's beautiful. Naitwa Melanin. She's my Lupita.
Currently there's this ongoing program on Instagram. The page is known as The Real Fun Vesta. they've been supporting young talent, especially musicians. They've been supporting them by bringing up competitions for people to just compete, and then they reward them. So currently they are planning to start an investment launch, which is going to run for like about 4 weeks. They're going to train people on several things like branding, how to about investments. It's going to entail a lot, and they among the top 40 people who are shortlisted. So they are going to finally shortlist 20 people who will join the investment loan. But the good thing is, if you're already among the top 40, you can still sign up for investments at the shyest.fun. I'm just hoping to be among the top 20. I would really like to encourage each and every person out there who's watching this. Nothing is impossible. With passion and patience and resilience, whenever you fall down, you just build that courage and go back up. Never give up. Always put effort. In whatever you do, put in all the passion that you have. Don't do something 50-50. Go all in whatever you're doing, and believe in yourself, and just believe in God and put God first before anything you do. In everything you do, always put God first. On Instagram at Sheila_Ligeyo. On Twitter the same at Sheila_Ligeyo. On Facebook Sheila Ligeyo, and on YouTube Sheila Ligeyo. Thank you so much.
What have you do to get your love? Girl, I don't give you all I got, but it's not enough for you. Sure you find me got a part of love. Now I'll be saying I'm forgetting enough of you. Yeah, but tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come through for my shorty wallet. But tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my shorty oreke. My baby, show you that for me, as I did for you. Baby, show you that for me, as I did for you. But tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come through for my shorty wallet. But tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my shorty oreke. My baby, my baby. My baby, sorry, alright, but tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come through my shorty wallet. But tell me that nothing I can do for my baby, my shorty alright, my baby, show you that for me. Baby, show you there for me.